What is up, guys? If you're watching this video, you definitely want to see a bunch of mods that I'm doing to this bike. My video on this bike previously has blown up and it has dwarfed all my other videos, which kind of bums me out. So I figured I'd make some content on this because about 2 months ago I tipped this over and I messed up my lady's bike. And including that was bad shifter, totally bent. Handlebars are tweaked down this way. It's hard to see, but I can definitely feel it while riding. The right foot peg was bent, I thought. Turned out that the mount was bent. I'll probably get to that a little bit later, but I ended up having to shave off some material from the peg so that it actually sits flat. Very disappointing. Not happy about that, not proud about that. And then, what else do we got here? Grips for the bars. The bars are CRF125FB low bend. They're the closest thing to stock that you can get, so I decided, why not keep it? And then I also got a Pro Taper clutch lever, just because this one's a little smoked up. I kind of feel bad that I dipped her bike, so bought her all this stuff. The adjustment thing is bent in there. I probably could fix it, but said, you know what, let's get her a nice one. Well, somewhat nice. It's not like the $80 one, but... And then I did get her a new tusk shifter. So I'm going to start putting this back together. I'll show you the foot pegs. Basically, once I start putting stuff on, I'll start recording because I'm good at making videos. Alright, so I got it on there mock. I still got to tighten these. I got the spring on, and then there's a cotter pin that goes back here to hold that on, and then a cotter pin here to make sure the peg doesn't go whoop-de-doo out of the place. Everything works. It's hard to see. I'm trying to... It is still very ever so slightly bent, but in comparison to what it was, it's pretty dang good. It was like, kind of like, almost like that. So, I mean, basically what I did with this one, I tried this one as a mock, as I shaved down some material here, just to give it a bit more, like, if your thing wasn't bent and you shaved it down like this, then your peg would sit like this, or like, so since this mount is somewhat bent, shaved a little bit off the peg. Now she's good. She's comfy. She feels good. This is so much better than stock. I got the stock on this side. This is like standing on a toothpick, like my toothpick legs, and this is like, yeah, this is nice. This is really good. Okay, so I'm gonna get the other side going and then we'll dive in more. All right, so we got both pegs on now. I actually did have to shave that one down too, so kind of weird. I don't think it's the product. I think it's because I laid it over and tremendously messed up both sides. Let me take that thing off. Ugh. I forgot that. I gotta put that back on. That goes behind the cotter pin. Ooh, boy. I can't tell. Does that look straight, boys? I don't think so. I don't know. I can't really tell. But it'll have to do. I can't believe I did that. Alright, so now we're going to take out this clutch lever. I already got this off. What's going to suck about this is these are two safety here. I think it's for starting the bike in gear. It detects that the clutch is pushed in. And if it doesn't, then it doesn't actually start the bike. Because obviously if you were to start the bike in gear without the clutch, it would want to jump and potentially damage stuff. So we're gonna bypass that. I'm gonna figure out how, and then I will show you. And I apologize for my phone keep going out of focus. It's a piece. All right, guys, we got everything on here. I was trying to record, but I only got 2 hands. I don't have a tripod, so getting the handlebars on and all the stuff was kind of a pain in the ass. Pro tips, if you ever want to do this yourself, take the bars off first and then loosen up these screws here and just slide everything off. I like mounted the bars first and I was trying to get the throttle assembly on and all that, and it was a pain in the ass. So, new Pro Taper clutch. The pull seems a little bit stiffer than stock, but this quick adjustment is awesome. It definitely is a lot better than the OEM style. The bars are, they feel good. I don't like the looks of them. I kind of wish that this was up more, kind of like the traditional one, or the OEM one. And we obviously got the foot pegs on there. A little bit crooked, but they do okay. And then I did not end up putting the grips on. I reused the old ones because the ones that I got are actually pretty shitty. The clutch too, with those safety wires, what I basically did is pulled a little bit back of the wiring, or the plastic coating back, twisted the wires together, soldered them, and then we put some heat shrink over it. And now it is tucked back there. They are in there. So now you can start the bike in gear with the clutch pulled in. And actually now, like I was saying, like you were, those wires prevented you from starting the bike in gear without the clutch pulled in. So now you can do that, which could potentially damage it. But I mean, I don't think my lady's gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. So overall, so far, this bike has aftermarket clutch, bars, gas cap, very nice billet aluminum, made in the USA. If you guys watch my previous videos, the gas caps on these bikes are kind of like a car, like they snap into place, and they'll eventually break and then get stuck, and you gotta pry it off your gas tank, which is no bueno. So I replaced that. Like I said, foot pegs, shifter on there, foldable. Would totally recommend that. And what else here? Yeah, foot peg, shifter, bars, clutch, gas cap, BBR, stiffer front springs in the front, which is really nice. So for now, that's all the upgrades we're gonna do. But I would eventually like to do some engine mods, like a full pipe, probably a Yoshi since it's a Honda and they just go good together. And then BBR also makes black rims, which I would love to swap because I think this thing would be awesome. So stay tuned if you guys want to see more mods on this. We're actually going to go up north right now and do some trail riding. I got my baby right there. My very first bike, and somehow it's never been on my YouTube channel yet. So stay tuned for that. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll try to up the quality on this, maybe a tripod and make some more in-depth stuff and more riding videos, yada, 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 yada. Boom. Subscribe, guys. Thank you for watching.